Hello, everybody. It's the husband. Today, I wanted to talk about my very nice memory that I had very long time ago in a foreign country called Turkey. Now, I was a very young boy, but no matter that, in either age I always maintained the same style. I was either with short hair, I was either almost bald, or bald because I felt most comfortable with that style personally compared to other people who prefer other kind of haircuts and they want to look in their own authentic way. Now, because of my bald scalp, I got very different sensations from the sun because in Turkey, when I went on vacation with my family, the sun was 40 plus degrees Celsius hot. Now, in my country, we don't often experience that kind of heat, but when we arrived there, I felt it immediately on my scalp. I am not used to that, so you can tell for a tourist coming to a place that has completely different climate, you can be a little surprised at first, but after a few days, you will get used to that. So, we when we got there with the plane, we drove with a bus, like a big one, to our hotel, and then we got reservation near a beach. We stayed there every day and went there every time that we could because I have a big, like, admiration of the sea. If I stay near a sea, you can be sure that I'm gonna swim in that water every freaking day and be on the beach sand, on the beach benches reading something. I'm gonna stay in the beach territory. You can be sure you will see me like you see seals swimming and just slacking around. It's my kind of place that I trust and I feel the best version of myself when I can do those things, given the time that I have to use for it. So, the sun, it was so strong that after some days, my skin started peeling from everywhere. Yeah, there was no pain, but when I could touch my scalp with a finger, it almost felt like my finger was burning. It was so hot. But I gotta say, it felt amazing. Probably the only time that a sunburn can give me something I miss and I want to experience again. I was swimming in the seawater so much, jumping off the bridge, swimming around the salty water, feeling it from my nose. The territory was rocky near the water. I got a couple of cuts, but further it was sand. There were many umbrellas, many sea benches, and there were many people just experiencing true vacation in those areas. When I was not in the water, I was lying on the bench. I was a younger person, so I really had fascination in nature and paleontology. So I was reading encyclopedia about dinosaurs. Time flew by in seconds. When you're interested in something, you can get lost in it, and then you look in the sky and it's already darker. But in the southern countries, it always gets darker later, so you have a longer day. But nonetheless, anytime I stopped reading about, let's say, Brachiosaurus, I immediately went to the water with other young people and with older people also. There were many grandparents or just parents with their childs. There were many families coming around, friends, and all together just going into the water. It was so salty in there that you could feel like the salt inside your nose. Like, wow, that's very salty in there. But because you had so much fun, you could endure that. And you could just jump in the water immediately again, even though you're feeling those sensations. When the rocky surface of the ground, left a few cuts in me. I did not even notice it. But when I came back to my parents, they said, "Oh, what's over here? What's over here? Were you lying around the rocky ground?" Yes, I was. I was playing with my friends. But hey, you gotta take care of yourself. Don't always get lost in the situations. I agree with it, but when you have fun, you don't really think about the rules. You break everything. You make sure you are fulfilled and satisfied, and the safety does not matter that much. It is just how it works, especially when you're in your own freaking admired place. So it felt so good. I cannot put it into words to describe. You go in there, skin is going off, there's no pain, and you feel so much heat over your whole body. You're looking at the sun from the Mediterranean Sea territory, and it looks even bigger there in the south. The sun felt like it was, a mother's touch. Like you feel so good in those kind of territories that it becomes engraved in your mind. You want to experience it again. And hopefully, sometime in my life, maybe when I will have a better opportunity, maybe I will visit Turkey again and go experience a magical beach, a magical sun that is totally different from the northern one, in my opinion, and really feels like a mother's embrace. When you feel the heat, you're all warm, you're lying in the sea bench. If you're not swimming, just reading the book is warm, you're warm, and you can close your eyes. You feel like the sun is a person, like it's taking care of you. So it's something truly mystical and symbolic that not everyone may recognize, but it's one of the best memories of my younger years that I often, when I have a hard time, I remember these kind of things and they let me relax a little bit, reminding me the good stuff of this life, this world can offer, the fruits of joy that you can, you know, metaphorically eat and then feel fulfilled, feel strong, happy, and keep your chin up because you just got your aspirations boomed by natural nature. That's how it worked. Like when I go into a hotel, I immediately think that tomorrow I will go into the beach again. I will swim all over the place and I will sunbathe in the beach, let the sun take care of me all freaking day. I ate so much that Turkish people like make a lot of stuff. I remember they have their own names for the food, but it included stuff made from like the tacos or made from those, you know, things. Like I don't know how they call it, burritos or something, and I got that in Turkey also. Don't know if they make it still, but I ate everything. I drank everything, ate everything, and I ran around the beach and I lost everything immediately. So I had to go eat everything again. It was such an energy whirlwind going on that I come to relax. I relax, but I also give a lot, leave a lot in there, leave a lot of my energy in Turkey's beach while taking the harmony from the sun to my home. And so many years pass by, it's still engraved. I still can picture the memory when I was looking at the sun, reading about dinosaurs, after cutting my leg on the stones, and being happy about it because I didn't care. The dopamine is higher than the pain. So, when you really like something, you don't care about the boundaries. You keep moving. And I will return to the Mediterranean beach one day and experience my favorite life again. So thank you, buddy, for watching, listening. Wish you a great time and see you in the next videos. See you around. Thank you very much for sticking by. Bye bye.